We do this all the time. We use words that when we think we use the words, we automatically are on the same page of what they mean. Integrity, respect, change, all these words are assumed that we have the same definition. And when it comes to working hard, there are such disparate values and beliefs and perceptions around what that phrase means. Now, I'm going to share a quick story. So my daughter had asked me the other day, she was thinking about moving into an apartment in Boston, in the North End, which is really a small, for those of you who aren't in the Boston area listening to the show, the North End, the living spaces are quite small. So she asked me to get on Skype and look at the two apartments she was looking at. And so I got on the phone with her to give my feedback, but this is how I started my feedback with my daughter. I said, Kyra, you need to know that before I give you this feedback, I have certain biases. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, I don't like to live in small spaces, which is why I've never really chosen a place to live based on location. Because for me, space, and I'm a homebody, I'd rather have the space and the comfort of my home rather than the location. And so here's why I'm bringing this up to start this final segment. In that when you ask someone for their opinion or feedback or for a recommendation about something, it's going to be jaded. It's going to be biased against their preferences, their values, their expectations. If someone refers a doctor to you, if you're looking for a doctor and someone refers a doctor, they might say, I love Dr. Smith. And then you hear them being passionate about the doctor, so you're inclined to call that doctor. But their goals and values about finding a doctor and what they want out of a doctor could be very different than yours. And the same goes for working hard. This whole show we've been talking about how the people can define working hard differently. So if we're going to use the expression, we need to understand what it means to people. And frankly, from a communication perspective, we need to do that as a whole in general. And we can't rely on buzzwords. We can't rely on words like service and quality and performance and follow-up. All four of those words mean different things to different people.